Welcome back to the channel. About to get into a new video about Catfished, woman at risk after helping romance scammer. Alright, now this is a Catfish video. It's not like the MTV Catfish videos. It's a whole different format, whole different people, and it's not on MTV. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly YouTube. So you about to see what happens, man. Let's get into the video.
A bigger portion of the money.
He was saying that how I was holding his money. He sent me pictures of my surrounding neighborhood. He's threatened me that I make bodies disappear.
Join us on this week's episode of Catfish. We'll find out if Gabrielle was a victim or an accomplice in helping scam innocent people around the world.
I'm not gonna lie, bruh.
Don't
have a thing about people that wear contact lenses. I mean, not color contacts. Like, I feel like after a certain age, bro, you should not be wearing color contact lenses. Like, after, like, I don't know, 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? You should not be wearing color contact lenses. If you in your 30s or 40s, even if you in your 20s wearing color contacts, bro, get out of here, bro. Pack him up, bro. Pack him up. I remember it was this girl I used to talk to like years ago. And on Instagram, it looked like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, those were like her real eyes. Like, she was like, you know, like a lighter complexion, you know what I'm saying, had the hazel jumps, like the bright hazel jumps. So I'm thinking like those like her eyes, right? So I FaceTime her, you know what I'm saying? First FaceTime, boom, FaceTime her. You know what I'm saying? Sweet heat, fine. Then I FaceTime her again, probably like a couple days later. Eye color, totally different, bruh. Now she got blue eyes, bruh. So I asked her, I'm like, you wearing contacts? She was like, yeah. I'm like, bruh, ain't you? That's a little childish, ain't it? That's a little childish. She was like, you know, that's her thing. That's what she do. It ain't last. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, it ain't last. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I think after a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Color contacts, bro. Like, if you're not happy with your eye color after like 12, after like 9, you know what I'm saying? Like you're 9, 10 years old, then start working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
All right, team, we got another case. It's from a woman named Gabrielle. I'll read her email. I think I've become a money mule for a man named Jackson Berry. He claims to be a 5-star general stationed overseas and has asked me to help him with his business by moving money through an app. Then
5-star general. And then like only like a group of them? Like, it's not many 5-star generals, right? It's only like one or two 5-star generals, ain't it? You know, active and 5-star generals. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, that's yeah, no. That's the finesse of hell, bruh. Hell nah, cuz. That's crazy.
Sending him Bitcoin. He paid off my credit card to gain my trust, but now he wants the money back and has sent photos of my neighborhood saying he'll hurt me if I don't pay. I gave him my personal info and now I'm scared for my life. Please help.
My name's Gabrielle. I'm 47 years old. I'm from
47.
New York. I was born like in Brooklyn, and then I moved to another borough. So I'm always in the 5 boroughs. My mother passed away when I was like 4. My father, he wasn't really in my life. So we ended up going in the foster system, and my grandfather kind of took over raising us. I like to spend time with my children. I have 4 children. I'm a daycare provider, and
Yo, I remember when I was a kid, it was this show. I forgot the name of the show, but it was this show, right? Where like people with like crazy, unique talent or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like odd talent, odd things, right, about themselves. They come on the show and they would like do like a, you know, like a performance or whatever, right? Like it was like a lady, she had like the bulge in her ass, she could make her ass pop out of her head, a bunch of stuff, right? So mind you, that junk scared the mess out of me, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was a kid, bruh. That I was scared. I thought she was in my house. I was scared. But it was this lady who let her fingernails grow extremely long, bruh. I'm talking about to the point where she had to keep her fingers in a bag. And her fingernails just curled up, bruh. It was the most disgusting, disturbing thing I had seen in my life, bruh. I was maybe like 6 or 7 years old, bruh, seeing this. And since then, bruh, like to this day, bruh, I hate super long fingernails. I don't even like long fingernails, bruh. Like the claw jumps, like the cat claws, that's the longest. That's the longest, bruh. But anything after that, no. It creeps me out. Hate it.
Been doing it for about 20 years, and I enjoy what I do. So I'm a young widow. I lost my husband about going on 3 years ago. He meant everything to me. He was an amazing father. He was a caregiver. He was a provider. He was always there.
Photographer.
The children felt protected. They felt love. He was the hero. He was their Superman. I think we all kind of fell apart a little. My children constantly was checking on me and making sure I was okay. I did feel into a little deep depression.
Gabrielle and her children
losing a
suffered the
partner
tragic
like
loss
that.
of losing a husband and a father. The family took time to grieve, and it wasn't until 3 years later Gabrielle would meet someone online.
Dating was the last thing on my mind. Like, even now, it's been 3 years and it's the last thing I'm thinking about. And I'll be honest, I was just looking, making friends and everything, and I kind of like the attention, you know. I met him on Instagram. He started DMing me, and we just kind of started talking. He goes by Jackson Berry, and he started sending pictures of himself. I did find him a little attractive. He was a black man, tall, well-built, muscular. His face was kind
This
of
dude might be
round,
real.
with short cut hair. He had like a wide kind of nose, very clean, no beard, baby face. He showed me pictures of his children, and he has 2 girls and 1 boy. That's what kind of got me. That's what kind of continued to draw me in, because I love children. He was telling me how he was in the military, about how he was on a mission somewhere in Cameroon. He was saying that he's a 5-star general.
Cat.
Really talking a lot about himself. And I was just really basically a listening ear for him. And then he wanted to like get to know me, my likes and dislikes. He would call me often, and he would message me often.
When he called you, did the voice match the face? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's very important. That's a key detail. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake that. You know, you can't fake that. Voice gotta match the face sometimes.
Good morning, good night, lots of messages throughout the day. In my eyes, in my aspect, it was just a friendship to me. I'm like, okay, I'm listening to his problems, trying to find out what's going on in his head. And I felt like I became like a counselor. He just began just to really fall deeply in love with me. He was calling me baby, love, my wife,
Like
honey,
videos.
all the pet names in the world. He was calling me. And I was like, that's too fast. I'm old school. I can't say I love you after knowing you for a couple of weeks or months. Oh, I mean, I liked it. It made me feel
I ain't gonna
good.
lie.
I'll be honest. It made me feel
That ain't me.
confident.
Jackson was successful and a gentleman, and Gabrielle would begin to take her relationship with him more serious. But Jackson moved fast. He told Gabrielle that he wanted to take care of her.
So what happened was he said, well, I got a gift for you. I'm going to buy you something. He said, well, what kind of car? What's your dream car? And I said, it was a Toyota Sienna. I've driven it. I've rented it before, and it was awesome. So he ended up buying this car. He got a 2025 Toyota Sienna, and he started sending me pictures of it. And he was telling me how he sold his cars in order to get the car I wanted.
Cap. Red flag. You know what I'm saying? Red flag. I sold my old car to buy this for you. Selling a car to buy another car for another person is crazy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even met this person yet.
I said, you don't have to. I said, no, thank you. Well, I just wanted to show you how much I love you and all that. I was like, you didn't have to. He claimed he has these gold bars and he was going to ship the gold bars in the car to me. And the shipping company who actually has the car reached out to me and be like, well, this is how much it's going to cost to ship the car. And naturally what happens is now I have to pay the shipping fee. I said, no, I'm not paying no shipping fee.
All right.
Well, he was saying that how he has $2 million. I'm like, okay, so if you have all this money in the account, why not use your own money?
Yeah.
He said, well, I'm stationed here and I don't have access to my money.
That's cap.
So he's supposed to be having this account with all this money in it to buy this house. And I asked him, well, where do you want to live? You know, he said, oh, I wanted to live near you. I mean, I looked at houses. I was looking in my area, New York City, and I was sending pictures of what I was looking at. And his plan was we all going to live together. No, I said, no, I'm going to buy this house for you and your children. He's like, no, we're going to live together. You're my wife. He's going around telling everybody I'm his wife.
In addition to all the gifts Jackson offered Gabrielle, he wanted to get her involved in his business so that she could make some extra money.
So he was telling me about this business.
Legit crazy.
He was like, well, I sell military equipment. In Cameroon, he was stationed. He didn't have access to Cash App. And he was like, do you have Cash App? Then he asked me, can I use your Cash App? I said, not a problem. So he was asking, he said, I need help receiving money and I'm going to mail them the product. And then he began to show me what he was sending the clients. And I'll be honest, I thought it was legit. I would receive the money and then I would have to send him the money through Bitcoin. And then he would ship them the product. At first, it was like $100 here, $30 there. And then one time it was like $500. It just increased. And then he would tell me to keep a percentage for myself. But after a while, things didn't add up. The clients began to complain. They was saying they want their money back. They want a refund. And then he would tell me, well, block them. So, well, did you send them the items that they requested, that they paid for? And then there were times where it would get slow. And then he would turn around and ask me for money. Like for Christmas, he didn't have no money for the kids. And he said, well, I got to buy kids Christmas gifts. And then there was one time he needed school supplies. The kids needed clothes and things.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like it be the older people that fall for stuff like this. And so I think like my generation and the generation under, like we're used to seeing how, you know what I'm saying, like conversations are supposed to go through DMs and texts and all this stuff. Like we're used to seeing it, I think, I don't know. It's a little rocky. It's a little rocky for the elders. It's a little rocky. Cause this is crazy. He asking for mad money, bruh. Mad money. Then got your whole Cash App information. Got you part of his scheme. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's wild.
Things of that nature. This latest thing is that his son is in the hospital. Talk about my son's in the hospital. I have to pay his medical bills and all these things. And I was like, well, I just sent you the money that from your clients. Why are you now turn around and need more money?
Transactions were coming into Gabrielle's account from all over the world, and she became concerned about the truth behind why these transactions were even being sent to her. She wanted to cut things off with Jackson and his business, but that's when he became aggressive towards her and suspected that she was withholding money sent by his clients.
He was saying that how I was holding his money. I'm not giving it back to him. That's his money, it's my money. He was calling me all kinds of names and nastiness. And I'm like, I don't have to take this verbal abuse. So I blocked him. And then he ended up calling me from a different account. He said, I know you got the money. You're not sending it to me. I know you got it. I know you got it. And what prompted me to call you was that he sent me pictures of my surrounding neighborhood. He did have my address, and he was threatening to send the cops here. He said, if you've seen cops surrounding your neighborhood, I sent them to you. I'm in control. I know where you're at. I know what you're doing. And he threatened that if I got into any other relationship, he was going to kill them.
Nah, that's insane. Hold on. Is he really like, you know what I'm saying? He really a scammer? Or is this really like a dude that's legit crazy, bruh? Cause this story is out of is mad. It's madness. You know what I'm saying? It's madness. Like, first off, like, you don't even know, she don't even know him like that. You know what I'm saying? To be part of some type of business like that. Like, why you giving out your information like that? That's number one. And number two, like, he probably know where you, how does he know where you live at though? Like that part don't make sense to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, somebody should never know like where you stay at, unless, like, you know what I'm saying, they really your partner, like y'all really a couple.
I got so scared that I actually looked out my window because I felt threatened. I felt scared. At any given moment, I would be at his mercy. He's threatened me that I make bodies disappear. I just began to send him the money. I'll be honest, I just recently sent him yesterday $20. Be honest, now I'm scared. So that's what kind of now keeps me still talking to him. Up to now, I was like, man, I should have not let it get this far. But it did. It got real far. I'm in real deep.
Stick around until the end. We'll dig into the true intentions of why Gabrielle reached out to our team, and we'll dig into why this money was ever even sent to Gabrielle. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. Have you been communicating with someone online, but something just can't help you over
You know how many?
a game plan to help Gabrielle out?
Wait, there's a 5-star general?
Yes.
Do you know how many 5-star generals there are in the world, like, ever? There are 9 individuals in the U.S. military promoted to the 5-star rank, either as a general of the army or as an admiral in the fleet, with the last 5-star officer dying in 1981.
Right,
Wow.
bruh.
What kind of research do we have?
We have a
that's
bunch
why
of stuff.
it didn't
She
make
has a
sense.
ton of pictures of him in uniform, pictures of his kids. He promised her a bunch of things. He told her he already purchased her a car. And he also mentioned something about owning, a couple $1 million in gold bars.
So if we're looking into like the money that was sent and received, like what exactly do we have there? It doesn't seem like there's a lot.
I know, we actually have bits and pieces. She sent me a list of crypto wallets that she had been sending money to, but I don't have the transactions. She sent me 2 screenshots of the Cash App that she had been receiving, and that's it. But she had been receiving money for so long, and I'm missing so much. And get this, another thing she did mention is she had a setup with him where he would tell her she could keep a portion of the money.
And that
So,
legit makes her an
We've seen this a
accomplice.
lot.
Like,
And
legit
my thing
makes
is
her an accomplice.
if you're coming to us for help, you need to give us everything. Because if you only give us 2 transactions, your Cash App gets taken down, like, it just doesn't add up.
You do not have your Cash App taken down from 2 transactions. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
If she truly wants help, like, I understand she's being threatened out and we want to help her out. But if, like, we're gonna help her out, she has to be transparent with us. Like, she's obviously hiding something. So
Yeah.
here's what we need.
That's
to do.
crazy.
We'll
She had
research it,
something.
we'll look into this information. We'll obviously research the pictures of the guy because we always have to start there. And then if we can reach out to the people that have sent her money, we try to get them involved so we can find out who this person is that's threatening her. Let's have a follow-up call with her and then
Those
have her hand
contacts,
over
why you got
everything.
green eyes?
We gotta contact the people who've been
not
sending
even
her money
real.
to
Yeah.
and let them know.
Okay, it seems like we got a lot of work to do
Yes.
and at least a game plan, and we'll sit down with her soon and try to figure out the rest of this thing. Cool?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right.
After going through everything that Gabrielle had sent over, things just weren't adding up. We needed to sit down with her to clear up how and why this money was being sent. We also wanted to make sure that she was telling us all of the details. So we set up another call with her.
So how's it going, Gabrielle?
I'm good. Just a little tired. My head's been spinning.
We got some things to talk about today.
Yes.
Okay.
We've been reviewing all of your information, but there are things that are just not making 100% sense to us.
Okay.
I want to start off by asking you who you think you're really talking to.
I believe watching the show is somebody in one of those foreign countries. I'll be honest. I don't think it's who I'm actually talking to because it's the things he say, the things he does doesn't add up. I'll be honest, and I don't think it's who it is I'm talking to.
That's great, because when we were watching, your first interview back, we were getting mixed signals because we couldn't figure out if you believed it or you didn't believe it. So it's good to know that.
I'm sorry if I gave a misunderstanding.
What was your last conversation like with this person?
The newest thing that I had said was they filed a tax return in my name. And then they send me, I send it to Brianna, the W-2s. And I'm like, well, how is that even possible? So now they believe that I have this money, which the government didn't, they're going to investigate it because I said, well, that's not me. So I filed an affidavit. So now this person believes that I have their money. Now it went from 2 million. Now he has 55 million.
And so is this why Jackson is threatening you?
Yes.
Okay, now it all makes sense.
That's
it all
crazy.
makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he thinks I have this money now.
So let me ask you this one more time. Why did you really reach out to us?
Because I'm scared. I don't know if this person I don't know if he's real, if he can do the things that he claimed he can do. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, could he possibly do this? That's the truth.
How much money, as of today, have you received sent?
I would say everything is less than $10,000. That's the thing. It's always been like a few $100s here, a few $100s there. It's never been. The most was the credit card debt he paid off.
Yeah.
How much were the credit card payments?
The credit card was $4,200 and change.
Dang.
That was on the Macy's. Yeah.
So we've been doing this a long time.
Macy's card
and
for $4,000.
we know that there's typically some kind of conversation that went on about him maybe doing this for you and then you saying you'll do this in return. Did that come into play at all?
Yes. So what he said was, I'm paid off, and you take a little portion of it and you use for yourself, because that's what happened.
Was that from Cash App? Was that from the crypto? How did you guys set that up?
Okay, how we set it up was I opened a Cash App account or do Venmo and things like that, and then people would send me money. I would take the money and then I would send I would buy crypto, all those many wallets, and I would send the money to him. That's how it worked.
But then it got to a point where he got mad because you kept a bigger portion of the money. Am I wrong or right?
Well, yeah, because now he thinks I have this big check, which I don't have. So now he's thinking I'm keeping more of the money, which I'm telling him there's no money. I'm telling him that there isn't none.
She
But he
cats up
doesn't
with the
believe
bread.
me.
So how much money have you spent on yourself?
Maybe about $600-700.
That's it? You know, Brienne going into this whole thing and you reaching out to us, she felt almost like you weren't handing over all of the financial stuff. So do you feel like you've sent everything over to us, or?
I can send what I can, but like I said, what happens was with the Cash App, after a while, the accounts, they were closing them and I can't even get back into them.
You mentioned Venmo. Could you send over the payments that you received through Venmo?
If they let me log back in, sometimes the accounts won't let me log back in.
Okay, and then did you ever see any reoccurring payments from the same person?
Yes. As a matter of fact, what caused them to close my account was the people was requesting the money back now. claiming they didn't get the
Yeah,
product.
that can happen.
So did you ever
That
talk to
can
anybody
happen.
over the phone? Like any of these people that you were sending or receiving? Did anybody ever reach out to you?
This one
Like, too
lady
many
did.
of those can
She
definitely shut down your
did. Oh
account.
my goodness. She called me. She was like, well, I sent you money and you've been scamming me. And I was like, huh? This what?
Yeah, well, we want to just shelve the conversation. This is 100% a scammer you're communicating with. We don't exactly know where this person's from, but we want you to know that whoever you're communicating with is going to get you in a lot of trouble if you continue to do what
Facts.
you're doing. And
Facts.
also, everything that you sent over was fraudulent. Every story that he's told you about being a 5-star general.
And to be honest with you, it was not too hard to find because his story about being a 5-star general
It's true.
is not true.
It's not.
It's not true. If you Google how
I'm
many
s-
5-star generals there are in,
Bro, why wouldn't she just look it up? Like, why wouldn't she just look it up? Like, a dude say, hey, I'm a 5-star general in the military. I'm whoop-de-whoop. I got whoop-de-wop, wop, wop. Why wouldn't you look all that information up? You know what I'm saying? Like, 5-star general is crazy, bruh. My man went to the ultimate lie, bruh. The biggest lie. The biggest. 5-star general? Come on,
the world.
Ever in the world.
Well, right now, there's 0.
The profile that Gabrielle was communicating with wasn't Jackson, the 5-star general. It was someone stealing the images of a man named Christopher Jackson, the CEO of TSM Movement and a staff sergeant in the Army.
Look, I'm
That's
gonna
tough.
be honest with you. Sometimes people get into this stuff thinking that, this is a
hope they
quick
reached
way
out
for
to
them to
him,
make
'cause
some
it seemed
money,
like he's,
or
like,
they
trying to
like
build an
being able
online-
to take some of the
online
money.
presence.
Did that thought ever go through your mind?
Maybe a little, I'll be honest.
Well, what do you think about at this time, Gabrielle? We start thinking about the people that lost money in this, and we have you reach out and touch base and let them know what has been going on.
If I have to make restitution because I was the one that accepted it and did, I'm willing to, if they don't mind a payment plan, I'll pay them back. I'll be honest, because, it's sad.
It's sad, but you took part in the. All right, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at it like from like a different view because now I know all the information and stuff. Like, she took money from people who was trying to buy stuff from a certain person. She was basically the middleman in this situation. You know what I'm saying? She was more of the supplier rather than the distributor. You know what I'm saying? Like the scammer was a distributor, she was the supplier, and the people that sending them money was the customers. The customers don't know anything about the distributor. All they know is the supplier. So maybe, and she couldn't have known. All right, for sure. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because she didn't know. She ain't know. She couldn't have known. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't have known.
I'd feel bad,
As long as
Yeah.
you agree, we will continue to help you, and we have a few other things in place that we want to get going. But we really want to make this right, and we really want to stop whatever other scams are going on and try to cut this guy in his tracks.
But like I said, I will like apologize to these people, and I will, because I know what it's like, and I'll apologize to them, and I'll say that I'm sorry.
Well, we appreciate you being transparent, and we want to just make a deal now. So Brianne has more requests for some of the financial stuff, and we want to get some of these people on the phone. We want to make sure that they're not being scammed anymore.
Yes.
We think you're a good person, and you have made a lot of mistakes, yes. But I think that you can try to retrace and make those things right. Okay?
Make those things right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. What? Yes, I'm all about making things right because I do believe in a higher power, and I'm always asking for forgiveness, and I ask these people for forgiveness, and I do feel terrible.
We'll work on that together.
Yes.
Awesome,
That's good.
awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Have a good
That's
rest of your
good.
night. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
After going through everything with
good.
Gabrielle,
You know what I'm saying? That's
our
nice.
team did everything we could to reach out to the people that had been sending her money.
Okay, so we have John sent money last year in August, $200, and the reason is Rufus.
What's
And then
Rufus?
we have Ethan sent $140 and $130, both with pizza emoji. Then we also have Phil, $190, Trail Boss. And then there's Derek. He sent $450 for a pool stick.
That's crazy.
Brienne got to work
$450
with
for a
calling
pool
these
stick
people
was
again
crazy. What type of pool
and
stick?
again and again, with no luck so far. But she had one more number to call.
Kelly is very interesting. Kelly sent $650, by far the most out of anybody. And the reason was Sportsman Warehouse. So let's try giving Kelly a call. We haven't had much luck calling anybody else, so let's see if she'll answer the phone.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Dang, nobody pick up the phone?
Hi, Kelly. This is Brienne. I'm just trying to reach out to you. I do have a few questions for you. I hope this is the right number. You can give me a call back at. Thank you.
Brienne made sure to leave a text.
Sent.
And then we got on a final call with Gabrielle.
Good afternoon. Hello, Gabrielle.
That kind of makes sense. I don't pick up random people's
It's good to
phone-
see you,
phone
Gabrielle.
calls anyway.
You seem low on spirits today.
Like, I don't do that.
Well, I have a lot going on. That's all.
Not with Jackson, though, right?
Oh, no.
Is he trying to reach out to you a lot?
This buyer, is sending him money. So, yeah. So he has this buyer who's the same person has been sending him money. So,
Interesting. When you say buyer, what are you referring to? Because I think the last time we spoke to you, I don't remember her mentioning anything about a buyer.
So that's what he calls them. He calls them buyers. He calls them clients. And so the buyer's been sending him, well, he sends money to me and then I send it to him.
When was the last time the buyer sent money?
2 days ago. Not
Huh.
even. Yep, 2 days ago. It was recent.
Did you send it? You sent it back to him?
So, okay.
Please
When you
say
say
you
the
sent it back to
buyer
him.
sending money, the money is going into an account that you have access to?
Oh, yes.
This is not good. Gabrielle, this is not good.
She
It's not
taking
good.
money, bro.
Yes.
Why are you letting this go on?
True.
Like really, like why are you letting this go on?
Oh no.
I have no idea. No reason. I guess I'm just waiting for you guys to open my eyes more. I don't know. I really should stop it. So they have no reason. So it's like,
If we don't get through to you, maybe the FBI will get through to you.
Right. Like
Okay.
that's a serious crime.
Is that what you want?
no.
I just don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're helping the bad guys.
True. It's true.
Let me ask you this.
She said it's
Whose
true,
name
but-
is on
Oh my
all of these
gosh,
accounts,
bruh.
these bank accounts?
Me?
You, not Jackson.
Nope.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you can't open another bank account, which means you've been flagged through the banking system. You can't open another Cash App account. You've been blocked there. Your name is on everything. And so what's to stop law enforcement or FBI knock on your door today because you've already been flagged?
Right.
Nothing's stopping them. I mean, if I would tell them what I told you.
And they
Be
not
honest.
gonna believe none of that. Like to them, there is no Jackson. Jackson does not exist. There is no Jackson. You tell them about a Jackson, Jackson don't exist. Only people who exist are the supplier, you, and the customers, them. That's the only people that exist, bro. Jackson do not exist. Your name is on every single piece of paperwork, on every single account. it's been flagged. You can't open up no bank account. You can't open up no Cash App accounts, no Venmos, no nothing. You can't do Afterpay. You can't do Daily Pay. You can't do Yesterday Pay. There's no pays that you can do. There's no accounts that you can do. Like your name, your credit, all of that is just dragged through the mud right now. It's making whoever this Jackson dude is making it seem like she's the person that's doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Whether she showed the text messages or not, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Paperwork is paperwork, documents is documents. Your name is on everything. Why is she even trying to continue this? I don't understand it, bro. I know she getting some of this money. You know what I'm saying? She getting some of this money. She getting the bread, right? Like they sending her $600, $500, $200, $100, $300. You know what I'm saying? Sending all that through. She taking a cut, trying to send it off to Jackson. She can't even send nothing to Jackson. So all the money is going straight to her account. Oh my God, she eating, bruh. Oh, she eating right now. She going crazy. Oh, nah, she gotta stop. Them feds about to be at her doorstep, bruh.
And if I get in trouble, I'm the type that I have to reap what I sow. Those are the consequences of it.
But you don't even have to have the consequences.
But when you say you're gonna reap what you sow, you have kids. And so if law enforcement came to your house today and arrested you, who's gonna watch your kids? Who's gonna be here to take care of your family?
That's true.
Criminals don't be
The last
thinking,
time we
bruh.
spoke,
And I hate to call her a
we
criminal,
agreed that
but
we were going to try to make this right. Do you remember that?
Yes. So making it right is don't accept no more money. Yes.
and reach out to the
We're
people.
still doing it today, Gabrielle. Are we missing something? Is there something you're not telling us? Normally when people receive money, they're getting something out of it, right? So either A, they're getting a cut of it, B, they love this person and they want to get them, back from some strange place or out of some strange predicament.
It's none of those things.
There's no reason for you to be moving this money for him at this moment, but you continue to do it.
The money came so he's been like a fly, so it's a pest, so.
She liked the
but
money,
I'm just
bruh.
gonna close, because I was using the account for myself, but I wasn't taking any of the money. I have my own personal money there, so. Then I'm just gonna change whatever it is I changed so he doesn't have access to it anymore. And I'm just not thinking, and not just I didn't.
We did
Just
reach
tell
out
the
to
truth.
several
Like, you
people
like getting the money. Just tell the
that
truth.
you
know
had
what I'm saying?
received funds from through Venmo, and we didn't have any luck connecting with anyone. So I ended up leaving a message, and I even shot this person a text message letting them know we have some questions about the funds that they had received and the reason why they received the funds and what their connection is to you.
The next thing our team wanted to do was get some clarity on why this W-2 form was sent over to Gabrielle. Where did it come from? Did she file it? And what was her and Jackson's plan to do with this $479,000 that she would receive?
So, I mean, it just seems
that's a
like we're
lot
getting
of
so
money.
much information, like finding out so many more new things, like almost every day we talk to you.
Mhm.
Now, this tax return, how did you get this?
Can't trust
What is
people
it?
with
Did you
color
file
contacts.
it? Can you tell me where this
Sneaky,
even come from, or the
shady. You know what I'm
backstory?
saying?
So,
Devious.
the backstory is that I got an email. No. I got a letter in the mail from the IRS. They said, "Oh, we received your tax return. We received your tax return. We can't send you no refund or anything until we need more documents, more information." And I was like, "What? I didn't even file my own taxes. I always last 3 years I've been filing late. So to say I filed it was something suspicious." So then I went on it's called ID Me.
Whole time. All right, so this is crazy. All right, look. I was watching a video saying where this dude, he's like a interrogator, you know what I'm saying, like a FBI interrogator, whatever. And he read body languages, right? He was saying that when people lie, they look to the right, right? When they talking and they lying and stuff, they look to the right, like they eyes shift to the right because they're trying to look into the future. But if they look to the left, then they telling the truth because they really looking into the past. You know what I'm saying? Like that's looking back. Right is forward, left is back type thing. Like when you read, like how you read, you know what I'm saying? Like you read left to right. So, yeah. But she's looking to the right OD. You know what I'm saying? She's looking to the right OD, bruh.
And I was able to go through, have it connected through the IRS. And then that's when I seen this. At first there was nothing there. Then I checked again, and that's when I seen the W-2 there. I was like, I didn't even do this. So I called right away to IRS, and they said, well, you have to file an affidavit. And you have to file and let them know that it wasn't you, and stuff like that. So I have filed that in March, yes, a few weeks ago. So I'm waiting to hear back from them, and I can't even file my own personal taxes because of this. So this happened in December. I found out through the letter that he filed in December, and I was like, I didn't even. And then, so when I seen the W-2, it comes up. It pops up on my IRS website. The ID me, it pops up, and I printed it out, and I began to do. I called the company, and I looked it up online. I called the company, and they said, well, you have to call this company. You have to call that. So they were sending me to different phone numbers to call. And every time I call, leave a message, they want me, like, they want to know the account. Am I the account holder? I said, no, I don't even remember having an account with you guys at all. So that's as far as I got. And for some reason, I can't get any further. They won't give me any more information. So they said it's an investment company. And I said, I have my own investment company but I've never invested in this company.
Did you get the $470,000 tax return?
No, they're going to, it's under review. They got to send it.
You were going to get a cut of that, right?
100%.
That was the idea. That was the purpose. It was the purpose of to buy a house. Yes, that's what he was saying. He was going to give me some of that. I said, one, I didn't even know he filed it. I didn't even know he said anything until the IRS called me and not called me or send me the letter. And then I looked online. Yeah.
I mean, bottom line, Gabrielle, this is all fraud, and it's wrong, but you continue to do it. We've tried to step in and help. We've also showed you and told you that this is fake, but you continue to do it. You need to take the next steps, cutting this person off and being a grown-up. You're a grown-up. You have kids. You have a life. You don't want to be behind bars, and that's where you're heading.
Right. She better stop.
But you continue to deal with this person. Help me understand this, Gabrielle. Like, I genuinely do not understand why you continue to do what you're doing.
She need the money. She like the money. She like getting the money. It's a lot of money.
No real reason, and I'll be honest. And that's. I have made too much going on, and I'm not really focusing. I don't know why. I'm going to stop today, and I am. So it's like I have no real reason. And that's the truth.
I mean, to be honest, we can't.
She got a reason. You know what I'm saying? She got a reason. She like getting the money, bruh. Just say you like getting the money. You know what I'm saying?
Force you to stop. We cannot go in your phone and stop you from doing this. This is going to be something that you're going to have to do on your own time. And we hope you do it.
At this point, because your personal information has been compromised, it'd be best for you to close out all accounts. It's a huge pain in the ass to change your social security number, but that's what I think you need to do in this situation. And you need to create all new bank accounts, and you need to block Jackson.
Okay.
You have to block him.
Yes.
Well, Gabrielle, I think
go
we've
to jail.
Taken this as far as we can take it. We've done enough here. If you have any question about the person that you're communicating with, or you're still unclear of who this person behind this profile is, I'll just say it one more time. This is a scammer. Just to reiterate, it's fake. So stop doing it, okay?
Understand. Understand.
Okay.
And I hope she listens.
All right, Gabrielle. We'll talk to you soon.
I hope she listens,
Okay.
bro.
Bye.
I hope she listens. Our team will continue reaching out to the individuals who have sent money to Gabrielle's fake profiles in an effort to prevent further scams. Despite our warning to Gabrielle, innocent people continue to send money to her accounts, and she continues to accept it, bro. We have reached out to those connected to the transactions on Gabrielle's accounts who have found that they are linked to a scam. Bro, she's a scammer. She's a scammer. You know what I'm saying? She a scammer. Dang, bruh. That's what I'm saying, bruh. She like
Come hang
the
out with our
money.
team
You know
this
what I'm saying?
Thursday.
She like getting the money. Now she about to go to jail for fraud. Oh my gosh. That's time, bruh. That's time. She don't even care about the Jackson dude no more. The Jackson dude, scammer, cut as in Cameroon, bruh, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even matter no more. They sending the money straight to her. You feel me? Like, they sending the money straight to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. Her information is on everything, bro. Her accounts, her social security number is on everything, bro. She is compromised, gang. Dang. Dang, bro. That's tough. That's tough. Yo, scamming is OD dangerous, bro. Super, super, super dangerous. Like, it's this dude I went to school with, right? You know what I'm saying? He was like my man's, but he wasn't fully my man's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was cool. We was cool. You know what I'm saying? He ended up, you know what I'm saying? He's in jail now. You know what I'm saying? He's in prison now. He's locked up. He doing life, gang. He doing life right now. Not because he scammed, because he got scammed. You know what I'm saying? This woman tried to scam him, right? Found out that it was a scam. Found her, set her car on fire, gang. Set her car on fire. Set her on fire. Killed her in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, leave that alone, bruh. Leave it alone, bruh. If it don't make sense, then it don't make sense, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody come up to you asking, hey, I'm about to get this cell phone. I'm about to put this cell phone. I can get you a free cell phone. You just gotta put this in your name and what, bro. No. You know what I'm saying? Say no. Right? Credit card, same thing. Somebody say something about a credit card. Hey, I can get you this card. If you do this, I can make you $20,000 if you just give me $2,000 or $200 or $20 or something like that. No, you know what I'm saying? No, like, stay away from all scams, all things, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Dang, bruh. He was a good dude, bruh. Like, he wasn't no horrible dude, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just played with him, bro. Now both lives gone. Free my man, bro. Free my man, bro. Dang. All right, that's it for the video, man. Dang, that job messed me up. That's it for the video, bro. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new lit content on the channel. Deuces.